Hello and welcome to Cadwell Park. It's round 8 of the Bennetts British Superbike Championship for 2023 and the last round of the season where the normal points are scored before we get into the big time. Of course, Tommy Bridewell coming here as the championship leader. All eyes will be on him after what was, quite frankly, a disastrous round last time out at Thruxton. As you can see here, we're doing things slightly differently today. Here's a live session. FP2 is underway. A lengthy delay earlier because of a huge downpour here at Cadwell Park. You might even be able to see from some of the garages here, not all of the riders have opted to even go out in this session because we are due to have a dry weekend. We've got a Mulligato Super Pole coming up, hopefully, if it's dry, here tomorrow. The Honda guys have decided to go out, so Tom Neve and Franco Bourne are already out on circuit. Of course, just a one Hawk Racing rider here this weekend. A bit of a depleted grid this weekend due to injuries. Of course, Josh Owens is out. And also, Max Cook injured this morning. Danny Buchan likewise. We send our best wishes to those guys. Jack Kennedy doesn't look like he's going out. There is Max Cook's bike in there as well. We'll talk to you about the top 3 fastest riders in a minute from FP1. It was at least a dry session earlier on, and it was 3 Yamahas on top. Jason O'Halloran fastest. Here's a rider that's decided at the moment not to go out, but he's still pondering. Christian Iddon. Christian, you like a play in the wet, so I'm a little surprised about this.
Yeah, I do. I enjoy all conditions, to be fair, but it's not given any more rain for the rest of the weekend, so I'm kind of happy enough with how we go in the wet. And it's always difficult because when you have to go out, you have to push on. So it's a different scenario when it's like a free practice like this is. So at the moment, there's not a massive amount to gain. But I still kind of want to ride. The more people that go out, the more I'm getting FOMO.
Well, we won't hold you up in case you do want to go out, Christian. Just quickly, really positive last 3 rounds. Let's be honest, the start of the season didn't really go to plan. But the last 3 rounds, you're starting to show a lot more capability. Thruxton was a bit difficult, but you're up there at Brands Hatch. Snetterton was also good.
Yeah, definitely. Actually, like, Thruxton was, okay, the results weren't good, but the actual pace was really good. It's just I gave myself a really hard time by qualifying so badly, and actually I think I could have had 2 podiums definitely on the Sunday if things had fallen our way, but that's racing, so yeah, things are definitely positive. We didn't turn up to the first 3 rounds. We had a lot of issues, and now they're resolved. We're finally working in a good way, so yeah, it's good, but BSB's flipping hard, but everyone's trying hard, but so are we.
Good to see you up there though, Christian. Thank you.
Cheers.
I reckon Christian will probably go out. He'll have a go. He'll probably pop out there on circuit. In terms of FHO Racing BMW, Peter Hickman was very strong in the dry. There was a test here as well yesterday. Let's not get run over by Lee Jackson. There was a test here that Peter Hickman was fastest in here yesterday at Cadwell Park. That's promising for Peter because he's had a bit of a disastrous season, to be quite honest. Josh Brooks is looking to overturn some form as well. Josh at the moment out on circuit. This is the garage we want to see. We've got somewhere in there the McCann's Yamaha rider Jason O'Halloran, fresh from what was, quite frankly, the best weekend, I think, of his career so far. He's done it before, but Thruxton, wow, absolutely sensational, Jason. It must have given you such a confidence boost after the start of the year, and you've carried it through to Cadwell, fastest this morning. How are you feeling?
Yeah, really good. We had obviously had an amazing weekend at Thruxton, won all 3 races, really enjoyed the weekend, and you know, more importantly, clawed back a load of points in the championship. Turned up here, really I love Cadwell Park, closest racetrack to where I live, and I love riding around here, but it's always, you never really know how you're going to get on, because it's quite a tricky circuit. But I had a good feeling straight away last night, really good that we had the evening test and carried it on to today, so yeah, feeling strong. Be
honest, Jason, before Thruxton, when you looked at the points table, did you think it was over already or not?
Yeah, you know, I knew it was going to be a long shot from there. After Brands were not 100-odd points behind. You know, even going on from that point to win races, you're not getting enough points back to get yourself back into it. But to have 3 wins when the other guys had such, you know, bad scoring races, it turned it around for us and almost sort of wiped out 3 of my DNFs this year. So, yeah, it puts us back up into 3rd. Still a bit off the top, but I think it's a good place to be. You know, there's no pressure on us. We're chasing, you know, and just enjoying being back up front and winning some races.
Well, it's great to see you up there, Jason. Good luck.
Cheers, guys. Thank you.
That's Jason O'Halloran then, fastest. No matter what happens here in this session, he will end the day fastest. And, of course, he was joined by 2 Yamaha riders. We'll see who else is popping around. Leon Haslam's had a little play out on circuit. This is the Beer Monster Ducati garage. I'm just having a look here to see about the championship leader, Tommy Bridewell. Don't know if he's going to be free for a chat or not. No, he's kind of deep in talk at the moment. I'm not going to bother him. Of course, Thruxton did not go to plan. Let's not beat around the bush here. Tommy Bridewell and Glenn Irwin had a nightmare at Thruxton, and I don't think they were expecting it to go quite as bad as that. They'll want to try and pick up that form again, though, here into Cadwell Park. I'm going to move out of the way because Glenn Irwin might be approaching soon. And finally, this is the Lamy Racing OMG Yamaha box. Let's see if I can just grab a word with Kyle Ryde. Kyle's currently probably scrolling through Instagram or something. I'm just going to drag him out. So let's have a quick word with him and find out how they're getting on. Kyle Ryde was in the top three Yamahas here at Cadwell Park. Did I catch you on Instagram then?
No, it's fine.
Kyle, positive morning, certainly in FP1. How did the test go here as well? How you feeling?
Yeah, yesterday surprised myself, to be honest. I think I was in 4th yesterday evening, and then this morning we made a few more changes and the bike felt great. So yeah, surprised myself because it's one of these bogey tracks, same as Knockhill, but obviously at Knockhill I won a race, so hopefully we can do the same here.
Kyle, you had such a tremendous start to the season, and the last couple of rounds it just hasn't quite been there. Can you explain why?
It's literally, mate, I've rode exactly the same all year. I've rode the same this morning and yesterday as what I did at Thruxton. It's just Thruxton was 8th place and now it's 2nd. It's just how bike racing goes, especially at BSB when it's so difficult, so tight, and obviously we've got no traction control, and it's all about how fast we can go, to be honest, who's sat on top of it. So I'm very happy to be back up the sharp end, and we've just got to keep it going from there.
Good luck this weekend, Kyle. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, Kyle, you can go back on your Instagram now. No. Also, Ryan Vickers, as we know, has been flying. He's not about at the moment, but that's not to worry about that. Let's just tell you how you can watch all the action here this bank holiday weekend at Cadwell Park. As I say, it should be dry, fingers crossed. So we'll have a Mulligato Super Pole on Sunday. I keep on forgetting that. I'm saying Saturday, Sunday. It's going to be Sunday and bank holiday Monday. Eurosport 2 and Discovery Plus on both days, 1 o'clock till 6. Don't miss a single lap of the action. We'll see you then.